Hey, welcome to week 16 of the trading plan. This is gold, NAS100, gold, XAUUSD, and also US oil. Let's get into it. This is week 16. Things are looking good. And let's see how NAS was doing last week. Hope everybody had a great trading week. Okay, here we are with NAS. Let's take a look. Zoom in a little bit. Here's our monthly. We're looking to see if price is going to get back down here to 17,815. It was on our daily chart. Let's look at our weekly. So we see here on that 4 hour, we were looking for it to test it. And of course it did what it did. It tested it and came back the other way. Weekly, daily. Let's zoom out a little bit. All right, here we go. Wanted the price to come all the way back to here before continuing up. Looks like we just got some sideways movement. You see here on the daily, last week, it came back up here to retest on Thursday and Friday. This 18,318. Never quite made it down here. Again, it's a little bit of a waiting game. There's opportunity here. But I would be patient right now. It looks like the market is deciding what it's going to do. It's April. We know that come May, people go away. You know, summertime, probably a little bit less activity going on over the summer. However, it's been making a big push. So let's be patient. Wait to see what NAS is going to do. Again, I'm going to hold to these numbers, 17,806. We're looking either for it to break there and then clean up this gap, or I need a nice strong close above this 4 hours, 18,317, 18,317. It's not a new range. Let me look at this range right here. That's our trading range right there. So yeah. So again, I'm thinking, again, NAS has shown nothing but growth. So this may just be a pullback. We're at, again, week 16, second week of April. With that being said, looks like this may be a bearish month. We're going to look to see what NAS does this week. Looks like it may have already tipped out here, may settle somewhere in there. I don't think that this candle is going to flip on its head. I really don't think it's going to happen that way. And if we're looking at it like that, we got a high likelihood it's going to take out this low and then clean up this imbalance here that we have marked out on the daily. So again, let's be patient. Will it clean up this week? Maybe. Let me see. It's 4 hour. Not a lot of imbalance. We got a candle here with no wick on a 4 hour. Then we got a candle here that just popped up. So my thoughts are, this is 4 hour. My thoughts are, this daily. Perfect. What I'm thinking is we got two opportunities here for price to clean this up and then continue down. We saw price re-challenge twice. This is like perfect. It like literally on the 4 hour, it challenged again. It did not break that high. If I look at this here, let me put a 4 hour. So we're looking at this 4 hour. It's telling me I can't hard to draw a straight line. Okay, we're looking at this 4 hour. Candle with no wick. In my mind, I'm thinking, again, it's the end of the month. It does, excuse me, it's the middle of the month. It doesn't look like NAS is gonna turn that candle completely around. However, I think we're gonna probably challenge or clean up this imbalance up here. Then we have two spots for that. Okay, the little one here. Let's see. Not right there. Come on. There you go. Got this imbalance right here with this candle with no wick. Then we got one more above that. Will it reach all the way back up there and like clean that up? I don't know. However, we got two spots of imbalance right here. So in my mind, highly likelihood that it's probably going to go back up there, touch that imbalance, and then continue down, clean up this gap down here. That's what everything is showing. Let me look here a little bit more on the 1 hour. See, candle with no wick on the 1 hour. Candle that's cleaned up. This imbalance is probably smaller. So this is why I say like it's a highly likelihood it's going to probably come back up here and touch that and then continue down. We got that this 17,928. So I'll be looking for. You see it tested again. This is why we work in ranges. Price has been moving here within this range 18,335 all the way down to 17,861. A lot of chances to get pips there. I would look for confirmation again in this area here. Get a nice little, what is this? Yeah, nice little. I need like a 4 hour close, something like this. Excuse me, an hour close like this, and then price to pull back and then continue down here. Again, by the candle showing it as bearish right now, the monthly is bearish. We'd be looking for price to come back into a premium and then continue down. So, if you look at that, look at our range just here with the on this 1 hour. That's right below the 50% mark. So we wanted to hit this 50% mark and then continue down. Let me see if I can do this on a 4 hour. I mean, it only looks better. Look at it on the 4 hour. But just looking at this, just looking at the range overall. Wonder why I can't see that. Trying to get this so I can see it on the daily. There you go. So, you know, if you look at it on the daily, makes it look even better. We're both above the 50% mark for price to continue down. Right now, for today, candle showing a wick. It may, but it's a bullish candle. So we're open. It's above where it started. Yeah, I would look for price again to come back up here and then continue down. Will it just hit here? Who knows? It may stay within here, but again, if you're getting it here at a premium to sell, that's a good spot. And we want price to go to and through 178.13, right? So that's the plan. If we, you know, and also have another plan. If we get another test above here, but we get a 4-hour close above 183.64, we get a 4-hour close above there, we'll be looking for exactly the opposite, right? We're looking for price to pull back into a nice imbalance area and then continue up, right? So if it continues up and it re-challenges here, we'll be looking for confirmation for price to at least come back and then keep going up. But that's our plan for NAS. Let's go over here to gold. So again, over here on gold, look at our monthly. Continue to rise. Again, for me, gold is showing bullish. Nothing here to show us anything else. Weekly, we got last week. Look, it came right down into that 4-hour. We had that 4-hour imbalance that we were looking for to clean up. Let's go to the daily. So we see it did what it was supposed to. That on Monday, it already cleaned that up right there. You know, I wanted it to come back a little bit lower, but it didn't. Or if we look on a 4-hour, I want to come back lower. We had a breaker structure here. Here was our range that we were looking at. We had a breaker structure here. Price came back. See if I look at it on an hourly. At the 4-hour. So let me highlight this right here. Okay. So, if we're looking at this, again, we're looking for price to come back here, touch this. It didn't. It broke structure right here. Again, cleaning up that imbalance. Exactly what we were looking for. We're looking for it to clean up that imbalance. Came up. Clean this up right here. Again, I believe, yeah. We were when I did the video, we were looking forward to clean up that candle right there. It came back, cleaned up that candle. Broke structure. We were looking forward to, you know, hit about 23.30. Broke structure, you know, shot straight on through and pull back. So yeah, Monday was that time to get in, and it's still showing like it wants to do something. So we have another breaker structure here, pull back. Now it's just kind of moving sideways. Then we got another breaker structure right here. So let's go back to the, that's on the 1 hour. Let's go back to the daily where we see this happening. Plenty of opportunities to get in. See, it challenged price here again. Right now we're starting candle with no wick. We should go ahead and just clean this up and do a new plan. So here we are again, monthly, bullish, little wick, weekly, inverted hammer, cleaned up that imbalance up here. Excuse me, that candle with no wick on the weekly. So that's what last week did. It cleaned it up, shot straight up. Now here we got a candle with no wick starting out for the week. It's bullish right now. Daily, what do we think it's going to do? Daily. So when I'm looking here now, we're just going to work within this range. I don't see anything calling out to me right now that would show that we need to be taking any action again other than price being bullish right now. On a weekly, we still have an imbalance here to clean up. Not necessarily sure when that's going to happen. It may happen this week. It may happen next week. Look, nope. And a couple of imbalances here on the weekly. So when you have imbalances on the weekly, we don't necessarily know when it's going to clean it up. What I mean by that is it may take a while. It may take a while to clean it back up. With that being said, where are we at here? Yeah. I would look for price to re-challenge this area here. The bottom here, get confirmation for it to continue up. Right now, price has been moving within this range. I need to see support here before I get a position. This is daily. I need a 4 hour bullish candle next to a bearish candle to get a position to watch price to go back up. But that's the range we're working in right now. What is this? 2267 to 2435. We're looking for price to get support here at 2268. Probably grab a position, let price right on up. We want it to break structure, pull back, and then continue on up. If you don't get a position down here after confirmation, wait for price to break this high. Wait for it to break, get a nice 4 hour close. Wait for it to pull back and then go up. If you try to get in somewhere up here and you don't catch it down here, wait for price to pull back. You don't want to buy at a premium when the market is bullish, right? We want to buy it at a discount. Right now, discount looks like anywhere below where price is now. It's funny. Anywhere below 2350. Getting a nice, like I said, 4 hour candle where we challenge here. Somewhere in this area. Let me see if I can go down to the hour, see if I can see an entry point. I doubt it. Yeah, it's been too clean. Couple of imbalances here. Just looking at this, scratch this up a little bit more. And it's been pretty clean. That's done. Small imbalance down here. This is on the hour. Small imbalance down here. Well, nope. See, cleaned up that candle with no wick. Another candle with no wick, cleaned it up. So, oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Talk to me. Talk to me, price. Talk to me, price. Okay, we got a candle with no wick here. So again, we're talking about price anywhere above. Was it 23.51? That's our 50%. Looking for price to come back and re-challenge this support right here, 23.38. Looking for probably an hour close like this here. We want a bearish candle, then a bullish candle on an hour. Wait for price to pull back and then take back off. We got a candle here with no wick that's showing us it's going to re-challenge this area, especially it's on an hour. It's going to probably try to clean that up post haste. It came back here and cleaned this candle with no wick up as well. So yeah, we're looking for price to re-challenge support here. At 23.39, 23.40. Looking for price to re-challenge 23.40, and then continue up and go to and through 24.26. That's the 1 hour. Yeah, we want to go to and through, what is this here? 23.97. 23.97. So 4 hour. I'm gonna remove this Fibonacci. I want price to go. It's daily. Yeah, I want price to go to and through that. Move it up a little bit. Doesn't have to be exact, but yeah. I want price to go to and through 23.72. I really think price is going to come right back to 23.38 before continuing up. And again, if I want to go bring back out the Fibonacci, we're right on that 50% mark, right on that 50% mark for this range. So at some point, it's going to show support again and then continue up. I don't see anywhere there's not a lot of imbalances except for on the hour level and hour time frame. And if the hour time frame, it's not as I don't have a strong case on the hour. Again, the larger time frame, the more we understand the momentum of the market. So will it come back and clean up these hour candles? Yes. At what point in period in time, we don't know. But I'm looking at nice little entry point right there. Like I said, got a candle with no wick right here. Come back and just clean that up and then continue on up. I don't see today's candle finishing with no wick. It's already pushing down. So right now it's bullish. Might get too. It might just come back here and touch and create a little small wick and continue up. Who knows? But yeah, I can guarantee it's probably just gonna come right here, clean this up, develop a wick, and then continue up. So that's the plan for gold. Let's take a look at oil. Okay, what were we looking at for oil? Let's go back here to our monthly. Look at the plan. What's the plan? It's monthly. Hasn't come back on this weekly yet. Nope. But if I'm looking, I think we still have a high probability that oil's going to come back here and clean this up. Let me clean this up and take a look. Monthly. $8.15. Look at this weekly. It's all weird and wonky, yeah. What's going on, oil? I have to look at the reports to see what's going on. This looks a little weird, like there was some kind of reporting going on. However, again, this is our weekly. Still looking at a nice nice imbalance. I call them nice because again, price is like it's a highly likelihood price is going to come back to that area and clean that up. We got a gap here. It cleaned up that gap on the daily, but you see because it cleaned up that gap, it ended up with an imbalance on the weekly. So can't write 2 here. Some left over. Turn that to the daily. There you go. All right. And that comes all in here. So again, highly likelihood that price is going to come back into this area. I would daily cleaned up, no range. Let's use this range here. Let me open this up just a little bit more. So this is our range, 87.59 to 84.56, and entry points 4 hour. Help clean up that imbalance. Clean up this gap here. Clean up that imbalance. So with that being said, so it's been moving sideways. It's like 2 days. Been moving sideways. We need to see a nice 4 hour close. Definitely below here. 85 $85, 85.3, 85.3, whatever. 84.91, 85.3. Need to see a nice strong 4 hour close below here. Need to see my candle below that area. Why we got a low? We got a low, a new low, right? Challenge here. Got a higher low. Then we got a lower low. Another higher low. Then we got an even lower low. So it's showing it's coming down. Depending on how this closes, that's why I said I think it's going to challenge it one more time before we have it. I can move this so you can see. So this imbalance has been cleaned up. So we would have to go to the hour and see why it might come back up any higher, which on an hour right here, it's the only imbalance I see for price to come back into this area and then continue down. Monthly, still bullish. So, all right, let me explain what I'm saying here. Because people, when I say, I'm not saying you should get a short position because price is going to come back here. What I'm saying is that price coming back to this area is an optimum entry point for you guys to ride oil going continuing up. Looking at a pullback, that should let you know that price is going to pull back into this premium area. Price is going to continue down, and then you know the price is going to be coming back into this area so that you can keep it riding up, right? The thing is, you know, some people are gonna try to short it to that area, and that's fine. For me, this would be a waiting game. I'm looking at price moving sideways. It's moving within this range right here. Within this range here, we have a big, strong weekly and daily imbalance that I marked. Here's the daily. Then the weekly is from here to here. So we have a nice confirmation on the daily imbalance. How long will it take to get there? It's going to take several days. It's not going to just hop down there. As you can see last week, prices, you know, been trying to, it's not an expansion. It's not in a consolidation. It's more in a consolidation area right now. So, I need price to re-challenge this area here. What is this daily? Yeah, I need price to re-challenge this area. 86.80 and get a nice long strong 4-hour close below above 86.80. What is this? Daily, yeah. Nice strong close above there. Right now, and if we get a strong close above 84.80, I'm gonna be looking for price to pull back and then continue up. So those are our two options. Wait for it to come down here, but if we see a 4-hour close above here, I will be looking for a pullback and then price to continue up at that point. Will it pull back all the way to here? Probably not. It'll probably, you know, pull somewhere here where there's support at, right? So we have to look at it on that day, see where support is on the daily. Look for confirmation, probably on a 4-hour time frame, and then wait for our confirmation. Then get a nice position where we'll take price to continue up to and through what was this again? 86.90. So that's oil. So hey, great trading plan for the week. Price has been even again. This is April, so probably the volumes are going to go down a little bit. However, there's still plenty of opportunities in the market. If you have any questions, again, comment, hit that like button, and definitely share, man. Definitely share. So, again, it's Christopher Campbell with the Investment Process Channel. Thank you for joining. Hey, have a great trading week.